Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, is a security measure that adds a layer of protection when signing into websites and services. You still need to use a name and password, but 2FA can make the login process more secure by requiring and providing a second means of identification, hence the 2. The most common method to accomplish this was to have a unique 6-digit numeric code sent to your mobile device via SMS text messaging. A new code could be generated each time you try to log in. The point here is that even if someone has your username and password, if they don't also have your mobile device, then they still could not log in successfully. This is definitely helpful, but as far back as 2016, the NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, called out the SMS version of 2FA as being prone to interference. Things like SIM swapping and various types of social engineering can be leveraged here. One better method of generating 2FA codes is to use an Authenticator app, which is installed on your mobile device. Authenticator apps like Google Authenticator and 2FAS generate a new 6-digit code every 30 seconds and add two-step verification to any account. Once the secret key is set up, users receive nothing from the server and there's nothing for the hacker to intercept. The app locally generates the passcodes needed to authenticate at each login. During the initial setup, users can scan a QR code or type in a setup key to quickly and easily add this method of two-step verification to their account. So what about the apps themselves? Are they secure and private? Bear in mind, security and privacy are two different things. Security here refers to using a robust methodology. Is the technology proven and can it be used effectively with different websites? Privacy is concerned with whether the apps themselves track your activity or uniquely identify you, the usual data collection malarkey that seems to be baked into all tech these days. For example, the popular app Authy by Twilio requires an email address and your mobile phone number before you can use it, which, regardless of the stated reasons, seems a bit counterintuitive, at least to me. I have links below to the nuts and bolts of various other Authenticator apps in the video description below. As an aside, I don't see a compelling reason to pay for a particular 2FA app, since there are perfectly good ones available for free. The ones I mention here are all available for Android and Apple devices. Microsoft Authenticator. If you are largely working in the Microsoft ecosystem, then the Microsoft Authenticator is probably all you need. However, as with many Microsoft products, this is a bit nosy, in that it appears to collect quite a bit of data on the user. Google Authenticator. The Google Authenticator is compatible with a large cross-section of platforms, and perhaps surprisingly for Google, it appears to respect privacy as far as data collection. 2FAS. An open source alternative would be something like 2FAS or 2FAS, which is what I personally use for what that's worth. It does collect some Google Analytics data, so that's something to note. A 2FA app can provide you a better alternative to SMS text codes. It's more secure and does not depend on you having a decent cell signal during the process. But as with many things, there can be a trade-off in terms of what is collected from you by the apps themselves. So just take a moment to at least glance at their data collection policies, which in any kind of sane world should be an absolute minimum for an app like this. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.